One second. And the mere thought of sex enjoyment would cause him to submit and turn his face. Thus, if anyone wants to be aloof from sex attraction, he must see the charming smile and fascinating eyebrows of the Supreme Personality of God. Sorry, I had to get a charger. So we'll start our discussion with some prayers to the Acharyas. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरों वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखामृतं च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hey, Bol everyone. So, as you've seen and heard, today we'll be talking about the charming smile and fascinating eyebrows of Krishna. And I think it's very special that we are on this pattern of verses that describe the beauty of the Lord in such depth and detail and metaphor and analogy, so that we can really access the beauty of the Lord, even though we may not have, the spiritual eyes to see, but still we can understand to some degree the beauty of the Lord, from these verses, given how beautifully they're described, in a way that is talking from a primary source, uh, like Kapila Muni, Srila Prabhupada. These are primary sources when it comes to the beauty of the Lord. And a primary source means someone who has seen the evidence. So a secondary source would be someone maybe like me, because I have not seen um, Krishna yet, but Prabhupada has seen Krishna. I've seen pictures of Krishna, but I'm a secondary source because I've not seen Krishna face to face, at least not yet. And so we're getting to hear Krishna's beauty from a primary source, from a very sacred primary source, um, like the divine Kapila Muni and the divine Srila Prabhupada. And so that's really special. So let's hear what how Kapila Muni describes Krishna's smile. So he first talks about Krishna when talking about his smile. He refers to him as Hari. And I think that's a very special name to use of Krishna when we're talking about a smile that will steal away the grief um, caused by the intense tears of material existence, the intense sadness of material existence. So, the name Hari refers to one who steals away the one who takes away. It means just one who takes away. So he's taking away the sorrow, the intense grief, the ocean of tears of material existence. And it's explained that this ocean of tears like dries up upon seeing Lord Hari's smile. And I think that was very special. And I want to take some time really to talk about Krishna's smile, because, and even this picture is, it's just like, it's me, it's, I feel like if a devotee, and I'm sure all 15 of you on this call, I'm sure of it, feel something within you shifts when you see this picture. Maybe it's not your favorite picture of Krishna, but something shifts inside you when you see this picture of Krishna, his smile in particular. That is special, that you don't see when you see someone else's smile. Um, and so I wanted to ask this question. Why is Krishna's smile so special? If you'd like, you can put it in the chat. I have some ideas of my own of why Krishna's smile is special to me, but I'm curious to hear, why is Krishna's smile special to you? You don't have to be very personal, it's okay. But you can share in the chat why it's special. Or feel free to unmute. Why is Krishna's smile special to you? So I know it's early in the morning, so okay, let's see. Someone said something. Mona Mataji, thank you. It assures me that he loves me. It enchants millions of cupids. This is very beautiful. Have to give a heart. His smile lures me away from the material world. Thank you, Murari Prema Prabhu. Thank you, Madhupati Prabhu. Thank you, Mona Mataji. It assures me that he loves me. It enchants millions of cupids. And his smile lures me away from the material world. And I like this word that you used, Prabhu, lure. It lures you away. Um, so it's so enchanting. It's so enchanting that we forget about the beauties, the horrors, right? I'd like to say both. The beauty and the horror of the material world is lost to us when we see this smile, this beautiful smile. And you can see over here how the cow, the deer, the bird, they're all just I don't know what the I think it's in Odia we say nihariba. They're they they're admiring with such love the beauty of the Lord. And I sometimes see this in temple. When we see Krishna, we immediately just want to take out our phone and take a picture and just like as a way to just capture that beauty for ourselves, right? Like his smile is so enchanting. That Shamasundar smile is so enchanting. And I was thinking, you know, a smile, just in general, a smile is so powerful, right? Big presidential campaigns are run just because someone has a nice smile. They seem assuring. They seem that that they can change our world just by a small smile. When you're walking and you think someone doesn't like you or you think there's some enmity, if either one of you smiles and suddenly the tension is lost. um, Sometimes someone is having a rough day, you just slightly smile at them, things can get better for them. In general, the smile holds so much power. And in particular, I was thinking, when can a smile, sometimes a smile in the material world can even have some dual meanings, right? So sometimes, um, you know, you see someone smiling and you think, are they smiling are they, how they say, are they laughing with me or are they laughing at me? Um, are they smiling at me or they're smiling with me? So that kind of thinking comes in when we're in the material world about this duality of even something so pure as a smile, which there is even duality in that smiling we see in the material world. But like all of you said, Krishna is above this duality of smiling. And when he smiles, like Mona Mataji mentioned, it assures me that he loves me. And I can attest to that. I today morning, I was feeling so groggy and tired because I had a long day at work. And you know, I saw the pictures I had queued up, and I can show you a few more. I think this is going to be the highlight of my day and just of my presentation in general. It's just these beautiful pictures of Krishna. And I wanted to show this particular picture of Krishna with Arjuna because I wanted to share, um, Arjuna is, in intense grief. We can see firsthand, this warrior of the highest caliber has put down his bow. He says, "My hair is on end. I'm sweating. I can't. I'm like having like an anxiety attack." And Krishna, you can even see over here, while he's teaching Arjuna, he has this slight smile on his face, this slight smile. And I was thinking that Krishna's smile for me, um, when I'm in intense grief or when I'm feeling exceptionally sad, is a knowing smile, is a wise smile, is a everything is going to be all right kind of smile. And I think that's what is special about Krishna's smile, is that it's not a laughing kind of smile at our miseries, but rather a wise, everything is going to be all right kind of smile. And I was thinking about, this, how it's mentioned here that one should meditate. It's a serious meditation practice that these yogis have for millions upon millions of years of meditating, this tradition of meditating on the smile of the Lord. And how it's so captivating. Um, it's really very beautiful, Krishna's smile. Just if you'd like to take a few moments to look at a picture of Krishna or a deity form of your Krishna, um, and just look at him and admire him. I urge you to do so now. It's explained that, and I'll just skip to another picture. It's explained that the teeth of Krishna are like these white pearls. Um, and when he smiles, they like glisten at his devotees. It's explained that his toenails have like are reflect or not reflect. They have the moon reflects the light of his toenails. So when you see the moon or the sun, we're seeing the reflection of the light of the toenails of the Lord. But we're talking about smiles, and yeah, I think Krishna's smile is so beautiful and so captivating, and it's so easy to be um, fascinated by this beautiful smile of the Lord. And so we have here baby Krishna, and he is admiring the beautiful parrots in his home in Vrindavan, and he's smiling. And we are captivated. So he's captivated by the parrots, but we're captivated by him and his smile. And I think it's very sweet, um, like Madhupati Prabhuji mentioned, it is a smile that enchants millions of cupids, right? As it's mentioned in Brahma Samhita. So I'll spend a little bit of time on the second part of this verse, but I think my favorite part is this smile. The second part of this verse refers to the beautiful, charming eyebrows that are so fascinating. They cause the devotee to forget the charms of sense attraction. So here we have a picture of Krishna, and you can see his beautiful eyebrows. And so it's mentioned that by focusing on these arched eyebrows of the Lord, one can forget the charms of sense attraction, of lust, of sex, just by focusing on these eyebrows. If you ask me why, I cannot tell you why, but it is mentioned that by focusing on these beautiful arched eyebrows of the Lord, we can forget sense, enjoyment, sex, and all of the duality of enjoyment that come through the material world. And when we say lust, we don't only refer to sex, although that is a very large factor, but we also refer to the general desire of the soul to enjoy material sense gratification. And so by focusing on these beautiful arched eyebrows that even charm the Cupid, the sex god, one can overcome what is very difficult to overcome. So I'll end over here. Let me check if I have anything else I wanted to talk about. I guess one thing I'll just mention is that it's mentioned here that it dries away the ocean of tears caused by intense grief. And I was thinking about so many devotees, like Mirabai, that gave their life. It's mentioned that she left her family, she left the comfort of being a princess, to just fall in love with the beautiful smile of the Lord. When I was thinking of the prayer, samsara dava nalalida loka tranaya karanya khanakanatum, that we are all in this, it's mentioned ocean of tears. It's also mentioned the fire of material existence, that we're all dying in a fire of material existence. And how Krishna's beautiful smile can elevate us away from these miseries. And so, yes, please take some time today, maybe 1 or 2 minutes to just look. I know yesterday night I was seeing my mom was just looking at our beautiful deities. And it's such a beautiful practice to just sit and admire. Just sit and admire Krishna's beauty. So I'll end there. Thank you all so much for joining. Wishing you a beautiful day, beautified by Krishna's beauty. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Prabhu Sundara Chanmatani. We'd like to wish you all a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. And we'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shina Shingo, Jaina Shingo, Jai Jaina Shingo, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bingam, Ugraveedam, Mahavishnu, Valantam, Sarvatomukam, Nrsimham, Vishnam, Bhadram, Nityam, Nityam, Namamiyam. Nrsimha Bhagwan ki
Jai.
Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai.
Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the Samal Vaishnavas. Vancha Kalpatarubhayasya
Vanchakatarubhasya
Kripa
Kripasindhu
Sindhu Bhayasya
Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah.
Vaishnavinda ki Jai. Granth
Jai.
Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai.
Gaur Premanande.
Hari 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 Hari.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank you, everybody. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.
Hari Bol.